And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at the Pacers, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year.
Checking out Indiana, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Dort's shot is good.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, a steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Here's Hartenstein, and Hartenstein slams it in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Halliburton looking over the floor, pass to Nesmith. Brent, a significant game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
You could just feel it in the atmosphere, right, BA? Even us coming in, you saw a lot more fans outside of the building. They're here early. They're watching the warm-ups. The players seem like they're locked in. Those coaches' meetings we had even had some intensity to them. So I'm fired up to be sitting here with you to watch this one.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Nembhard outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6 to end the run. And he makes it.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid from deep. Holmgren. It's rebounded by Indiana. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Now here's Dort. 9 points for him in his last game. Turner with it. Hartenstein covering. Nesmith on the wing. No good there.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Dort. On target from about 13 feet. So Dort's got 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Indiana again missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Williams. And here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Nembhard. No points so far. It's good.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-4 run. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. To the paint. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Siakam, the pass to Turner. On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Here's the 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Nesmith with it. Working on Williams. It's good.
Good move inside, finishing through some tough defense. He'll battle you anytime he's around the rim.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Pass to Nesmith. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Left side, Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
They've got Halliburton, Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Here's McConnell. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell's shot is off.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time for the dance game. If you see your shot,
and for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. Number 1, the Thunder.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Here's McConnell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. On the wing, Matherin. Here's Toppin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Wiggins with a screen on Halliburton. And they call an illegal screen here. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at Oklahoma City. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Releases. Turner, no good. Thunder leading by 18. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Halliburton. Top it inside. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Unloads. The bank shot, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Pacers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander against Toppin. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Caruso, the open look. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Toppin inside. Wiggins on him. Toppin finds Turner. Goes back up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Caruso. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Dort with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And it's Dort off the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lou Dort.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Matherin's checked in for Indiana. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Siakam finds Turner. Basket counts. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Dort outside. The 3-ball. The rebound by Nembhard.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Left side Matherin to the middle. Here's Turner. No good off the back of the rim.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort. Dort's got 3 assists in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Turner from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. So Dort's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He buries it from 3.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And here's Siakam for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dort for 3. Holmgren. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder running away with this one. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey everybody, psst, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean they're ruling the roost?
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The half-court heave is off target.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Siakam against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam, no good.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half. And that's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Dort for 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul. One shot. Tyrese Halliburton.
And that one misses.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
And the second free throw is good. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Hartenstein. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Dort defending. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Dort outside. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Siakam. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Halliburton. Hartenstein pulls it in.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Halliburton, and there's the drive. Drops in the layup for two.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
It's stolen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 8 points.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Dort. Takes the three. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Nembhard outside. Here's Nesmith. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Down low. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Fires the three, hits the trifecta. Joe's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Got it.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
43 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. From downtown, it's hauled in by McConnell.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Three-pointer Mathurin. The rebound by Wiggins. Second chance effort. No luck on that one. And the Thunder shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And here's Indiana now. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Mathurin. Shoots over Caruso. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder making this game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. TJ McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Wallace outside. Mathurin with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Halliburton, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Caruso with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Wiggins, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
To the inside. Here's Walker. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Indiana misses again. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wallace, the pass to Williams. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Caruso against Mathurin. The 3 is up. Joe grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Wallace with it. Halliburton picks him up. Williams from long range. Pure from three-point range.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Halliburton. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Caruso against Matherin. And it's Caruso on the take. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Williams has checked in for Oklahoma City. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Halliburton. That one's good for 2. Halliburton's got 12 points here in the second half.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Pass to Williams. And the 3 off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's the double team with Wiggins. Yes, it's good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, Williams with the block. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Wallace, here we go. Pass to Caruso. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Indiana making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Nembhard. Watch by Wallace. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
2 minutes.
Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Williams from long range hits a three-pointer.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Nesmith. Over Caruso. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Thunder have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Launches a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Now here's Caruso. Nesmith covering. No one covering.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. And here's Caruso outside. Indiana with a rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cuts off the pass. Now here's Wiggins. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our